Hey guys, I'm Jen.
I'm Wiley.
We're Altruistic Farmstead, and we haven't made a video in a while, so we thought we would give you guys a quick tour of our garden because we just think it is absolutely amazing this year. Last year we ran into some hurdles and ended up not doing a garden at all. So I started getting gardening fever in like December. And I held off till January to start seeds, y'all.
We was growing plants in January, guys.
Mind you, in our 500 square foot tiny home, I had our entire kitchen counter covered in plants.
We had no room, none.
I'm so glad I have a family that puts up with my plant shenanigans. Okay, so let's get started. We don't want this video to be too long because people get bored easy.
Yeah. So this is May 22nd,
2023.
Yeah. And we're just going to give you a little garden tour update. And let's go.
Hands down our best garden yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far.
Okay. We did the Three Sisters method. We planted squash, corn, and beans together. We also have some peas in here. We also have marigolds and some mint. And we put diatomaceous earth on the leaves because we're just trying to get ahead of the squash bugs. Because those little boogers have gotten the best of us every year we've grown squash. So we decided to try to be a step ahead and put diatomaceous earth on them just to kill the bugs if they decided to come sniffing around on our plants. This is most of this is pan squash or white scallop squash. It's a Native American squash that I think dates back to the 1800s or something. We had some for the first time last night for dinner. Of course, we only had a couple, but we mixed it with some other squash we had bought from the grocery store, and it was excellent. It was really good. They don't get real big.
So let's see if we can find a couple on here and show you what they are. I think we just harvested those.
Yeah, we just picked some of these. Oh, hey, look, there's a big one down here.
Is there?
Yeah, look.
Jen found a big one somewhere.
Right here.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, that one should be harvested.
Yeah, that's a good sized one. We'll take that. Oh, hey, look, there's one right under it. But I don't know if it's big enough yet. Actually, I think it is.
Yep, good enough.
I'm going to get these before the bugs get them. So, just got to go rinse that diatomaceous earth off.
So they say what? To harvest when they get 2 to 3 inches?
2 to 4 inches, I think, is when you're supposed to harvest
in
them.
diameter. So yeah. we're picking them. They're a little over 2 inches, and just trying to get them off before they get too big.
We have a soaker hose in here that we turn on from time to time that seems to do a decent job of keeping everything watered.
This is a Black Beauty squash.
Zucchini, yeah. A Black Beauty zucchini squash.
And these are what?
I have no idea.
We don't remember what they are, but there's a couple of them coming up.
It's a squash. That's
These squash are doing so awesome. Then we've got some, regular yellow squash in here.
Yeah, where are they?
Oh, there it is.
There it is, yeah. Just some yellow summer squash, or crookneck. I think it's crookneck squash.
We've got a few of them coming up. Not sure if that one's going to make it too far because it's laying on the ground, but anyway. All right, moving on. Go to the next row over. This is cowhorn okra. It's supposed to get like 16, 18 inches long and look like a cow's horn whenever it is fully grown. Got marigolds in between a bunch of them. We got a bunch of peppers planted beside those. We got Anasazi beans. This is one of my favorite things, guys. One of the things I'm more excited about than anything is look at these collard greens. And we have harvested and ate probably
a dozen meals.
I'd say close to a dozen, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say a dozen meals out of this.
So far, and they just
keep coming up and keep reproducing. So, what is this? Chamomile?
Chamomile, yes.
So chamomile back here.
Because I'm going to make my own tea.
We've just got a mixture of everything.
I do not remember what those are. Yeah. So if y'all know what that is, you can leave a comment because I don't remember what it was. So something that I learned this year, I am a huge proponent of companion planting. Like, I absolutely love it. I've been doing it for a few years. Whenever I plant anything, I Google what are good companion plants for tomatoes or squash or collards or whatever. And so I found out that a good companion plant for collard greens or any brassicas is onions. or garlic because they smell really strong. There's a lot of pests that don't like the pungent smells of the onion and garlic. So I planted this entire row of collards one time. I had planted a row of collards over there 4 separate times from, little seedlings, and I didn't plant onions over there. They got wiped out all 4 times. They wiped out all my collards, all of my broccoli, all of my kale. Any of my brassicas that I didn't plant with onions didn't make it this year. So from now on, I am always going to plant my brassicas with onions or garlic. So I don't know if that's a real thing, but it works for me. So I just wanted to share it with everybody.
So this is a whole row of pretty much the same thing. Got some onions and stuff in there also. Then we come over here to this raised bed, and we've got strawberries.
Surprise mushrooms. I don't know what those are.
We've got mushrooms growing everywhere. We have a surprise canna coming up. What is that?
Arugula.
Arugula coming up. And again, guys, we've harvested, I don't know how many deals of lettuce and stuff out of here and eat so many salads and stuff already. But we've got
a few
look
strawberries.
at that.
We actually, Hunter over here.
Oh, look at those!
We have a lot of ants in our garden. We use this bowl. We mix water, Dawn dish soap, sugar, and borax. And look at how many ants it has caught.
It's collecting a lot of ants.
I need to find a bunch of bowls and buy some borax and do that throughout our whole garden. This is Merlot lettuce. This stuff is really good, and look at how good it's growing. I mean, we can't eat enough lettuce to keep up with all of this.
Yeah, and then this ain't the only spot. You'll find out.
Yeah. Here's more arugula.
And actually, I think this is really the only spot we've harvested out of, ain't it?
Yeah, no, we haven't harvested any of that lettuce.
So you'll see that we haven't harvested any of the other lettuce, but we've harvested a bunch out of these beds, and they just keep producing.
We really like salads.
Yeah.
So here's some Cosmic Crimson Mix lettuce. I really like the spots on it. And this doesn't taste bitter at all. Some lettuces have a bitter flavor to them, but this does not. I'm not sure what these are, because that's Merlot and this is Cosmic Crimson. I'm not even sure what those are. But it's lettuce.
Onions, lettuce.
I have some strawberry spinach in here. It's still kind of small, but you're supposed to be able to eat the leaves, and then it'll grow little berries or flowers that you can eat too, that are supposed to be really good. More onions. Did we say that already?
Yep, more onions.
More marigolds.
More marigolds. Our potatoes are kind of getting away from us. We should have been adding soil already to our potato baskets. We've done it once, but we haven't added any more, and we're way behind here. But the potatoes are doing awesome. We just ain't keeping up with it.
We need to cover them.
So we got to cover them some more in the baskets. We've got tomatoes. We've got tons of different kinds of tomatoes, all
Beans,
special varieties. Some of them's doing awesome. And as you can see, Jen's been a little bit behind on thinning things out. They're getting a little too thick in here. We've got to come in and thin some stuff out. What is this?
Those are Black Beauty. Or no, not Black Beauty. Black Strawberry.
Black strawberry.
These are pineapple.
These are pineapple
tomatoes.
Black strawberry tomatoes. This is black strawberry also.
Yes.
We have tons of these coming up, guys. Or getting close to being ready to harvest. I can't wait.
We have planted basil with all of our tomatoes. And whenever your basils start to bolt, whenever they start to get seeds, I always like to take the tops off. And I'm just going to throw these in our salad dressing later. We're going to try to get rid of some of this lettuce and have a big old salad for dinner. So I just like to take these tops off, and then I'll just take the leaves and grind them up and put them in our salad dressing.
Got borage.
We're going to put some borage flowers in our salad too, because they say the flowers taste like cucumber.
Ah,
So we're
what
gonna
is that again?
see- nasturtium.
Nasturtium.
Yep.
Good companion plants.
We've also got cucumbers and beans planted with the tomatoes.
What is this one?
Those ones were orange accordion.
These are orange accordion?
Yep.
Okay. And more lettuce. So we have lettuce growing on just about every one of these trellises out front. There's tons of lettuce out here. So, orange accordion tomatoes. What are these?
Yellow Engelhart.
These are yellow Engelhart cherry tomatoes.
We also have some Queen of the Night tomatoes over here.
Queen of the Night over there.
Yep.
What is this?
These ones are Brad's Atomic Grape. We have a couple right
Yep.
here.
A couple of the Brad's Atomic Grapes.
They're much bigger than I expected. Those are Alaska nasturtiums, Alaskan mixed nasturtiums, something like that.
Yeah, don't give us too much hard of a time if she's pronouncing that stuff wrong.
These are black cherry,
Black cherry tomatoes,
sunflowers.
sunflowers.
Hello.
Did we already do these?
Salvatore Select.
Salvatore Select tomatoes. These?
Chef Choice orange.
Chef Choice orange. These Korean longs.
That was Korean long. That's mystery something.
Oh yeah, we don't know what that one is. This one's Korean long.
That's a Korean long tomato.
All kinds of lettuce,
Borage,
borage, more basil, more lettuce, more borage. I think that might be a pepper plant right there, ain't it? Is that basil?
This is basil, yeah.
Okay.
Those
that's
are
basil.
beans.
Is that more Anasazi beans?
Yes, I think so.
We have lamb's quarter growing wild everywhere, and we let it grow because that's also something good to add to salads.
Or fry with collard greens.
Or fry with collard greens or however. What is these?
That's a good question. Green zebra. Oh,
Green
yeah,
zebra tomatoes.
And
We have a pretty good one coming over here. Still pretty small, but it's getting there.
we had another one somewhere, but I think I lost it.
Green zebra tomatoes.
Stalks on those are massive.
She got crazy with the tomato plants
Yeah.
this year.
We have ground cherries over here.
Ground cherry tomatoes over here. So this is one of the beds that she planted the collards in that got wiped out. So now she's having to replant other things in it.
4 times. These right here are Black Beauty tomatoes.
Black Beauty tomatoes. This is either cucumber or gourds. We can't remember, honestly.
Yeah.
But we'll find out when they start producing.
And I have a couple Cherokee Purple tomato plants in there that I just planted.
So we just planted these probably in the last week, these small tomato plants. So we'll see how them come up. Them's Cherokee Purples.
Black Beauty, did you say those?
Yep, Black Beauty's over here.
Dr. Witchies.
Dr. Witchy Yellow over here.
We have Blue Indigo Chocolate over here.
Blue Indigo Chocolate. I didn't even know you had those. Where did those come from?
Oh, Baker Creek.
More squash or
This one's a spaghetti
gourds.
squash.
Spaghetti
And
squash.
these ones are calabash. Is that how you say it? Calabash gourd. This one and this one.
Oh, okay.
We have loofahs growing here too, and straight 8 cucumbers.
Loofahs and straight 8s over here. Some of our regular beds have peppers, onions. We've got
wild garlic.
wild garlic. There's one of them over there. More of them over there. More lettuce.
This is cosmos to attract pollinators. We also have calendula and marigolds to attract pollinators.
We have marigolds planted in every bed we have. More peppers, more onions, more lettuce, more borage, and of course more lamb's quarters.
Point at me for a second. I don't know what the heck happened, guys, but all of my sweet peppers, every single one of them got ate down to a little nub, and all it had was like the first leaves that come up on it was sticking out, and then there was just a stick. I don't know what happened. But I'm growing more, and I will be replanting my sweet peppers.
More peppers. more lettuce, more onions. We actually have a violet sparkle pepper already coming on.
It will be purple.
It'll be a purple pepper.
Yep, a purple sweet pepper. More lettuce that's growing big and healthy.
Are you going to be a one-eyed, one-horned purple pepper eater? Look at all the lamb's quarters growing out of the side of that raised bed, guys. That was not on purpose, but it is absolutely awesome. We've got more chamomile.
I think this might be bee balm.
Bee balm?
Or bergamot. I think. Don't quote me, I might be wrong.
And down here we have
lavender.
They're not really big yet, but
and lemon
we've got
balm.
lavender growing.
Lemon balm. Some more wild mushrooms. I don't know if that's edible or not, so I'm not going to eat it.
Eat it, and I'll tell you if it's any good or not. What do we got over here?
This is all catnip.
Catnip.
Yep, catnip.
No wonder you can't keep the cats out of the garden.
Yeah, butterfly weed with other weeds. We haven't weeded this bed at all. More lamb's quarter.
More lamb's quarter.
I don't know if summer savory and strawberry spinach are the same, but they look the same, or I either mixed them up and labeled them wrong. I don't know, but this is labeled summer savory, but it looks a whole lot like the strawberry spinach I'm growing.
So everybody know that Jen needs to get on top of the game as far as her labeling things.
Hey, I'm doing better this year. Some things have labels. Usually there's no labels.
So what's this?
This is alyssum.
Alyssum?
This is yarrow.
Yarrow.
And this will be used for tea. Straw flower. That's also a medicinal plant. Common thyme. And then I'm going to plant a bunch of herbs in here.
More herbs will go over there.
Yeah.
And then, come over hither. So guys, excuse the mess, because this is like our junk pile where we keep all of our cardboard and stuff to mix into the ground whenever we're doing things. But here's our new asparagus bed. We just done this one a few weeks ago, but we do have one over by the house that's about 4 years old that's doing awesome.
Here's our elderberry. We planted it 2 years ago, and we're really excited because it's starting to flower. So elderberry is also medicinal. All the things that we grow are either medicinal for us, or they're good for pollinators, or we can feed them to the animals, or we can eat it ourselves. And so there's a purpose behind everything that we grow. Yeah.
She's got comfrey that's hid in all this weeds over here. She's kind of slacking on the weeding deal, but
hey, I'm trying my hardest.
And then here's stuff that we still have to work on a little bit. Of course, we've got the Meyer lemons. So I hear they're a cross between like a grapefruit and a lemon, or an orange and a lemon, or something like that. They're supposed to be hardy here in Oklahoma. You do have to take them in during the wintertime, so we put them in these big pots. She done a bunch of companion planting. She's got all kinds of stuff in the bottom of those.
I have dill, fennel, basil, lavender, marigolds, yarrow, and mint.
So we've got 4 of those, and they're all full of different stuff. We've got leftover cucumbers. We've got watermelon that we haven't planted yet. Herbs we haven't planted yet. There's just stuff going on everywhere around here. But I want to take you over here and check this out. I don't know where it's at exactly, but I think there's a couple of little tiny lemons.
Right here.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I can get to them or not. So we've got a couple of little tiny lemons coming up on this one, guys. Got a whole bunch more blooms up here. And you talk about a wonderful, wonderful smell.
It's like honeysuckle.
It smells like almost honeysuckle when these bloom. They are amazing smell.
And then we got duped into buying a couple fruitless banana trees.
Yep, couple banana trees.
We thought they were the fruiting kind. They're not. so we just have to
Well.
plant them somewhere.
So anyway, guys, that's garden update, May 22nd, 2023. We'll be coming back with more and kind of let you guys see some of the harvest we get out of this.
Yeah. In fact, I might record harvesting stuff for a salad for dinner.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
She's going to make us dinner, so she's going to record a little bit. We'll see.
It's all gonna come out of the garden too. Except I'll make the dressing homemade.
Yep.
With some of this basil that I picked.
We'll get after it. I'm hungry.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.